they've stopped counting the COVID dead in North Yemen. In a country battered by 6 years of civil war, coronavirus is just another killer. For those who've survived this far, there's a terrible fear of the virus, but also the hospitals and what will happen to them. We asked Mansour what he thought when he was brought in.
What did I do wrong? Why am I tied to the bed like this? I can't breathe. I have to get out. What did I do?
Yemen is uniquely vulnerable to the COVID pandemic. Its population is already weak, its medical facilities shattered. Nearly a quarter of the country's districts have no doctors at all. So even young women like Kalima, who's only 19, are hit badly by the virus. Like so many Yemenis, she didn't think coronavirus could be worse than the war or the starvation they're already facing. She was wrong. It's been very painful, she says. We've been in so much pain because of this war. Now this illness has devastated me. I don't know if I have the strength to go on. In the absence of official data, figures collected by local medical staff show a shockingly high number of health workers have died with coronavirus symptoms. Any loss of any medic here is a tragedy. This hospital in the rebel Houthi-controlled area of Sana'a is entirely funded by foreign aid which looks set to end in the next month.
We are in an emergency situation already during these factors, the war and conflict and poverty and illiteracy and sober added the COVID outbreak.
It's tough.
We hope to another organization to help us. We hope to send a message for the world to stop the war, stop the conflict, and help the Yemeni to negotiation and peace.
Most of them are working without salaries now and terrified about the next few weeks and months.
I don't want to think in the future because it will be like a nightmare. I try to avoid thinking what will be the next because we don't have doctors, more doctors.
In the crowded alleyways of Sana'a's old city, though, we saw few, if any, taking precautions against the deadly disease. There seems to be a distinct denial about the pandemic. Absolute chaos here in this market. No social distancing whatsoever, and I think we are the only people who are wearing masks.
يعني no corona في اليمن ما فيش كورونا نهائيا كذابين الناس بيكذبوا.
How does it reach everywhere else in the world and not Yemen?
ما نقدرش بالكورونا نهائيا. لو بكورو ما هربناش من الصوارع أنا هربنا الكورونا. الله موجود ما بكورونا.
Have you ever thought about wearing a mask to stop the spread?
ليش ما تلبس قولتها؟
كمامة.
كمامة. أنا ماسك بالبارد.
ما بش كورونا.
Many of those who chew and get high on cat leaves believe the addictive plant has kept them corona-free.
أن هذا يعني وقت ما تجي الحمى والتعب والبخار خزن كات يوي شوي.
But after years under siege by a Saudi-led coalition backed by Britain and America, the Yemenis are deeply suspicious about the pandemic's origins, with far too many believing it's a viral attack on them by the West.
أكيد بدون شك وهذا معروف إذا كانوا بيضربونا بأحدث الأسلحة والصواريخ والقنابل المحرمة فماذا يعني يضربونا بالفيروس هذا 100 في الألف هذه وهي المسؤولة أمريكا والغرب وإسرائيل هي المسؤولة عن دمار الشعب اليمني.
Yemen's suffering has just got more acute because of the pandemic. Alex Crawford, Sky News in Sana'a.